Have you ever been in a situation where you are negotiating with a very, very large company and you are a startup or an early stage organization? Don't they have all the power? Don't they dictate terms to you? If you have been in this situation, you're in the right place because this is precisely what this presentation is about. Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Zeischer, and this is the 67th in a series of short videos designed to help entrepreneurs and executives succeed with their enterprise. And with that, let us consider our first introductory slide. As we mentioned, the title of this presentation is Power and Influence in Business Negotiations. And I am going to be using my own book. It is called Zeischer's Practical Handbook of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. And it comes from chapter 11, Strategic Planning, section 11.4, Your Value Chain Analysis. And since power and influence in organization is a huge topic, we're going to be dividing it into several different parts. This one is part one, when you, a small company, are negotiating with a very, very large company. So let us take a look at the definitions first. When we're talking about power, what is power? Power is your ability to enforce terms and conditions in your negotiations without having to make any concessions whatsoever. Influence, on the other hand, is your ability to persuade other people to reach a desired agreement based on those negotiations. Now, you might say, this is highly unequal. This is a David versus Goliath or negotiation. I'm a little David and they are a big Goliath. So how can I negotiate? Well, the fact of the matter remains is that at the beginning of a negotiation, everyone starts negotiating with some type of power. Well, the fact of the matter is that the large company must be willing to buy or get into whatever it is that you're offering. So you're going in with some type of power. Now, if you have some type of power and you're dealing with a larger organization, there are two things that you need to keep in mind. In order to be able to reach an agreement, do you have common interests? If you have common interests, the chances are you'll reach an agreement. And the other one is, can you both cooperate towards attaining mutual goals? If you have those two, even though this is a David versus Goliath negotiation, chances are you're going to end up with some kind of an agreement. So how do we get to a yes in negotiations between a small and a large company? Whether it is you or whether it is the other organization, the individuals that are participating in the negotiating team are going to have legitimate power. So let's talk about legitimate power that you may be bringing in. Well, this is power that is given to you as a result of your intellectual qualifications. The fact that you have a network of people that you can deal with, that you have great connections, whether it happens to be in or out of the industry that you're dealing with, or are you considered an industry expert? Those are legitimate powers that you bring in. The other company, if they are a very large company, they're going to be bringing in what I'm going to call resource power. Resource power is they're going to have a lot of capital, which in fact is what you want to get. They may have a great deal of equipment already in place. They may have a technology that meshes with yours. They have current facilities where the product can be manufactured. They have a established distribution system. And certainly as a large organization, they're going to have international connections. That is called resource power. And the other one that most people don't think about, but you can certainly feel it, it's what I'm going to call calendar power. You have no time to spare. but they do. The larger organization essentially has no time constraints, whereas you do. Particularly if you're still losing money and this deal is the one that is going to turn you positive, you have no time. Time is actually running against you. In an organization, especially with a large company, whoever has the most time ends up with the best deal. And then, of course, there is venue power. If you have to go to their headquarters, where they have available to them infinite numbers of people and resources and technologies and things, they have what I'm going to call a home turf advantage. So it would be best if you can go to a venue that is neutral, if at all possible. Well, once you get into a negotiating position, there are the negotiators around the table, which may include you, are going to come in several different styles. So let's talk about the styles that you're going to have. One style is highly competitive. This person is highly assertive and is uncompromising. They're very, very, very difficult to deal with. The other one is an accommodator that is going to be receptive to making concessions. This is good. The best one, on the other hand, will be a collaborator style. This is someone who is a creative problem solver. If you have collaborators on your team and they have collaborators in their team, the chances are you'll reach an agreement. This is the best of both worlds. Then you're also going to have compromisers. This is what I'm going to call split the baby. This is a compromiser that will say something like, I offer you 5, I want 10. Why don't we go split the baby and go 7.5? That's the compromiser. The one that is one of the toughest is being up against an avoider. This is somebody who is totally shunning controversy. They go off on all sorts of tangents. They use a tremendous amount of time. They cannot make decisions. This is a very tough situation because deals have a lifetime or a lifespan. If the negotiations drag too long, the chances is that you're not going to reach an agreement. Well, I hope that this introduction to a David versus Goliath was of use to you, and I'm certainly looking forward to having you participate and listen to part 2 of this series. Thank you very much. Do you want to become a multi-millionaire or a multi-billionaire? Then start your own business and become an entrepreneur. Unless you have a rich uncle, I don't know of a better way of achieving your dream. So in order to help you out, I have put together a course entitled Secrets of Entrepreneurship from Soup to Nuts. And in this first page, I am showing you the first 5 lectures. And on the second page, I am showing you the next 5 lectures for a total of 10. This is a digital library. The lectures will come to you streaming at your convenience 24/7. And you can have unlimited viewing, and it's offered to you at only $49.95. In order to purchase the course, you can visit www.zeicherinstitute.com, where you can get all of the 10 college level lectures. They are actually at an MBA level, and every lecture will include the transcript of everything that is talked about, so you don't have to write anything. And if you purchase it now, you will get a free 30-minute personalized consult with your purchase via Zoom. So go right ahead and get started on your journey, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.